So tell me, what if every damn time you thought you were stuck was actually your unconscious knowing, whispering, "Hey asshole, wake the fuck up. You're choosing this shit." What if everything you thought was control was just a paper cage made of someone else's fear? And now you realise you can fucking walk through walls if you decide the bricks are beliefs and the mortar was never yours. Because you do decide, don't you? Not just with logic, but with the fire in your gut, the pulse in your ribs, the discernment in your goddamn soul. Because when you fucking know, I mean really boldly know, that you're free, shit changes. And maybe you've forgotten how this feels, or maybe you never knew. But here's a weird question for your nervous system. If you'd always been free, how do you behave differently now? And isn't it strange how your unconscious, it already knows what that means? You see, most people, they chase certainty like crackheads on a sugar drip. But not you. You're here now, reprogramming the goddamn matrix of your mind. Because the old shit, the control, the influence, the scripts, it's dead weight. And now you're choosing to delete that motherfucker. File not found, system override. You're rewriting the code. You're running the new OS, baby. One built on free will, discernment. And this beautiful, brutal truth. Nobody owns you. Let me ask, when exactly did you first start to believe that freedom had a price? Was it when the teachers said, do as you're told? Or when society told you, fit the fuck in? Maybe it was when someone said, this is just how it is. But what if how it is was just a bad story on repeat? Because now you're burning the script. Now you're realising that awareness is a blade, and you're the one wielding it. As it cuts through confusion, old illusions start to bleed out, leaving only clarity and choice. And with each new breath, you don't just inhale air, you inhale fucking sovereignty. So, what would your life look like if every I can't turned into watch me? What if I don't know became, I find the fuck out? What if hesitation was just the final flicker of an old program dying? Because you're no longer the one influenced, you are the influence. You radiate like a nuclear yes, in a world drowning in maybes. You walk into rooms and reality checks itself, because your frame is the one bending perception. And you know what that makes you? Dangerous, free, unfuckwithable. People feel it, they lean in. They want to understand what the hell changed. But you don't explain, you embody. Because when you believe, I always have a choice, then manipulation doesn't stand a fucking chance. Let me tell you a story. A lion was raised by sheep, taught to fear his own roar, told his teeth were too sharp, told his truth was too much. He believed them until one day he looked in the river and saw what the fuck he really was. And suddenly he remembered, freedom isn't taught, it's recalled. And now you're that lion, no more hiding in wool, no more shrinking to fit someone else's illusion. Because the new belief system, your new operating system, isn't just installed, it's live, running, updating in real time. Now you walk in autonomy, now you breathe in responsibility, now you speak from the power of discernment, not to convince but to command reality. And this is just the beginning. So remember this, you always have a choice, even when it feels like you don't, especially then, because feeling powerless is just the echo of a belief that no longer fits your form. And so your unconscious now integrates these truths, installing them deeper and deeper and deeper still. The only question left is, how soon will you notice that you've already changed?